Welcome to LifeLine with Rev Ebenezer Markwei, where faith meets real life. Join us every Monday to Saturday at 5 a.m. for a moment of encouragement, wisdom, and truth from God's Word. Whether you're at home, on your way to work, or starting your day in prayer, this is your Lifeline, connecting you to hope, faith, and purpose.
I like to call or capture my thought this morning with the words, deceptive rods. Deceptive rods. Still in Exodus chapter 4, if you remember, God asked Moses to throw down his rod. And then I'm very intrigued by what it became. It became a snake. It became a snake. And there are two things I've seen about a snake. That's number one, deception. And number two, duality of tongue. And the principle is very simple. You know, sometimes what you have can deceive you. Moses thought it was just a rod, but it was more than a rod. When God touches you, you think that you have nothing, but you just allow God to give it to God, see what He's going to do. When Peter gave his boat to Jesus, it was obviously a boat of failure. You'll be very surprised that what you have, it may deceive you into thinking you have nothing. But I can tell you that somebody standing far off can say, wow, I wish I was like that person. You have a character that people admire. You have a gift that people admire. You have an ability that people admire. You have something that deceives you into thinking that it is nothing. Yeah, in those days, I mean, sometimes people will say, oh, this person has this person has that, this person has that. They may have all that, but they don't have integrity. You got integrity. Don't allow anybody to fool you. Don't allow anybody to make you despise what you have. Don't allow anybody to let you despise small beginnings. That person may have it all, but what you have must also be precious. You must be happy. You must be excited with what you have, because sometimes you may think it is nothing, but it is something. God can take that which you think is nothing and make something out of it. Now, the second thing, the principle, is a duality. You know, the forked tongue of a snake. You'll be very surprised. That rod which was a stick, that rod which was a snake, can also be the rod of God's might and power. You'll be very surprised. That stone and sling that David may have used to catch birds or throw off scarecrows or try and scare off animals was the same stone that he was going to use, stone and sling he was going to use to bring down that Goliath, the giant of a man. Listen, never ever give up on what you have. Never ever give up. Once it is surrendered to God, weakness will become power. Are you aware that God even comes in his statement when he was talking to Paul, when Paul said, you know, God, I'm so weak, I can't handle this, I'm so this thing. Then look at what God said. He said, my grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. It takes your weakness to perfect God's power. It takes your weakness for God's perfect power to be made manifest. So you know what? Don't give up on what you have. Don't give up on it. Just surrender it to him, and you'll be very surprised. Failure will become success. Defeat will become victory. That's what God can do. That same rod of failure that Moses was holding was a duality about it. He didn't understand. It is only when you let it down. Bring your pot of failure. Bring your garment of failure. You bring your boat of failure. Bring your nets of failure. Place it at his feet. And there will be a duality you will never understand. It will blow your mind. That same net which caught nothing was that same net that caught a great draught of fish. It broke. That same boat that returned empty from the lake of Gennesaret is the same boat that was filled with fish in such a way that it was sinking. There is more to what you have than you see. Don't be deceived. And at the same time, rely on God's power. Throw down that rod. Surrender it to him. See what he'll make out of it for you. Well, these are yours. See you later.
This is your Lifeline, connecting you to hope, faith, and purpose.